Ah, yeah, man. Aberdeen, Papa Michygan, Anthony Fairclough, acting company quartermaster sergeant.
So, when I went to Kingston, I heard about the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. So in 1974, that's 49 years ago, I joined the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. It's a paramilitary organization.
I joined the cadet force when I was 13 years of age. That's quite a long time now.
I am a part of the ICE group because I am originally from the 80s. And what you have started here, you have started a fire.
So this speech we gave today, along with you and the RSM, will inspire these youngsters.
This is just the beginning of what we can do. Because the kids, they need us. They need people to encourage
Yo, this is Dr. Metro. You better keep it locked and keep it watching. And make sure to watch, talk through, telly. Mad. See it. Boom.
I'm very happy that I got the chance to be the event coordinator for the first annual award. I would say the first annual ICE award. This was done into a reunion form where a lot of persons we haven't seen in many years, as far as 40 years and even more, they were at the venue at 4 South Road. I remember seeing RSM daily for the first time in over 40 years. 001 Richards, Captain Levy, Captain Edwards, Police Detective Edmondson, Morrison C, Private Tucker S, Ferguson D, Colonel Raymond Dabbs, CSM Exley Franklin, Captain Carleen Afflex, Private Dixon I, Sergeant Jemison P. Papa Michygan was not in Jamaica, but he was happy to receive his award. This is what he said.
Ah, yeah, man. Aberdeen, Papa Michygan, Anthony Fairclough, acting company quartermaster sergeant. Yeah, man. This year I celebrate 45 years in the music business. I've been a cadet 50 years. And also 3 days to come is my birthday. So this come at the right time. So guess what? I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the JCCF award. Thank you all so much for being here to share in this occasion. I am so honored to have my work recognized in this way. I want to thank the JCCF, my fellow cadets, my family, and the Most High God. And while I was a cadet, this was a song that come in my head. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does the rubber dub flow? Go with the man inside and the dread at the mic to make her feel alright, yeah. And don't forget, me can't leave without saying this. People really keep it a feel laugh. Oh Lord, me tell you, say the cadets a feel laugh. Oh, them laugh. Thank you very much.
There was a minute of silence for the fallen cadet, led by Colonel D. Cordova, the founder for the JCCF. Let's speak about Colonel M.K. Nunes, Staff Sergeant David Bruff. Remember Private Woolgate, who died in camp? Let us take a look at Captain Dr. Dian Edwards' street talk with the youths in the Olympic Guard era. To be exact, Binns Road. Dark tune, dark tune.
And you find it very difficult to guide them because there's no father figure around. Also, you could be a father with 10 children and no mother figure around. What are some of the problems we'll have in bringing up these children? There could be the problems of indiscipline. There could be financial problems. Where can you go to get some help to bring up these children? Now in Jamaica, there are various youth organizations to assist you to bring up these children. And you'd like to know about these organizations. How can I get some help for my children? Because there are some mothers, they are the mother, the father, they're everything for these children. But they're only one person, and then they have to work very hard to generate income to pay all the bills. So where can they go for help? So firstly, I'd like to thank you very much for the wonderful welcome you've afforded my wonderful wife and my niece and I. So here to my right is my wonderful wife, Dr. June Edwards, and my niece, Shakara. And I am very delighted to be here today to assist you in arming yourselves as parents with the tools you need. And as I grew up without the presence of a father or a mother in my environment, I grew up with my grandmother, and she was everything to me. So when I went to Kingston, I heard about the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. So in 1974, that's 49 years ago, I joined the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. It's a paramilitary organization that train boys and girls in various areas of discipline, obedience, physical training, and other military skills that will assist them to do very well in life. We also discovered that the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force has produced some very wonderful, talented individuals. One of them is the previous Major General. He was a cadet. The only problem we had in my days was the Cadet Corps was normally reserved for people or students of very eloquent high schools, like some very famous high schools. So those individuals who were not attending very prestigious high schools could not get a chance to join the Cadet Corps. So a unit was set up at Upper Camp called the Independent Unit. This unit caters to the needs of children who were attending high schools or secondary schools, and there were no cadet corps available at that time. Now, if I'm a parent or I'm a young man, why would I want to join the cadet corps? Now, there are certain things we learn. For example, we learn the importance of being on time. We learn the importance of respecting authorities. We learn the importance of cleanliness, obedience, hard work, dedication, and discipline. And these skills will help you throughout life. I'm sure there are many parents around who are having difficulty in training their children in the nurture and admonition of the Lord, also in obedience. And unfortunately, sometimes some of those children will join the wrong crowd, because in the absence of a father figure, the wrong crowd is waiting for them to guide them the wrong way. And you as parents are trying to get them on the right track. But the influence of their friends are much stronger than the influence of the parents. So when I joined the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force in 1974, I learned a lot. So on the day when I went to join, there were about 200 youngsters who wanted to join because they saw the benefits of learning about rifle drill, marching with the rifle, go on camp, go overseas, learn a trade, learn about respect. They learned all those things. So when I went to join, they need to accept only about 100 new recruits. So the instructor at that time said, all those who would like to join, step forward. Everyone step forward. Then they said, during the training, at least one person will die during the training because the training is so strict. And the training in the independent unit was much harsher than the training in the Jamaican Defence Force. Come forward so I can hear you. Thank you, young man. Now I want to speak with a loud voice, loud and clear. Clap, clear, loud, as an order with a pulse. So speak loud and clear. Go ahead.
When I grow up, I like to be a cadet and be strong and love one another and take care of my kids and take care of my wife.
Very good, very good. Give him a hand. Well, young man, God is going to bless you with all those training. I can see that you're going to be a very dedicated cadet, and you're going to climb the rank to be a very important officer in the cadet corps. So thank you very much for your boldness, and God will bless you. May God bless you. Have a wonderful evening, okay? Thanks for coming. RSM joined in 1963, RSM?
63.
He won't tell anyone his age, right? But I can tell you, he joined a very long time ago. And he's still very disciplined in his training and everything. So, at age 12, you can join independent unit. And when you join, you get some wonderful training, and you will learn all the military principles, and you will learn to be a wonderful instructor. Are there any other questions from anyone? Any others? Loud and clear so I can hear you.
Yeah, good night everyone.
Good night.
I was a cadet in 1992. I was attending Pembroke, the time was secondary school.
Yes.
I was cadet in 1992 at National Cadet at Park Camp.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact name of them. National Cadet Unit.
Independent unit?
Independent unit at
Yes.
Park Camp.
Yes, that's our
A
unit.
part it is about the basic maths and the basic English.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, training was rough.
So do you remember any of your instructors' name?
Maitland and Essence.
Yeah, Maitland and Essen. And do you remember Sergeant, called Sergeant Bruff?
I remember, no, I don't remember, bro. I remember Maitland and Essence.
Maitland, yes.
Strict discipline. Very, teaching about morality and discipline and self-awareness and self-assurance.
Well,
I learned all of that from our park camp.
well, I want you to instill some of those discipline in these youngsters and encourage them to join so they can be as disciplined as you. So gather them around at times and talk to them, tell them some of your training, things you did. But important thing is obedience, because some of these youngsters, they fail to obey authority. And when I was young growing up, if I walk past and do not say good morning to someone, good morning sir, good morning madam, they will spank me. And when I arrive home to my grandmother, there's another spanking waiting for me. Right? Because we went to school barefooted. We could not afford shoes in the 60s when we went to school.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed. No one complained about me walking barefooted. We're at RSM, we all enjoyed. And when we go to high school, then we're required to wear shoes. And some of the parents couldn't afford it. But we're still thankful to God who provided the opportunity. So I want to thank you very much. Can I have a photo of this young man here? Yeah. So thank you very much, sir, for your experience and for joining the cadet. And may God bless you. What's your name, sir?
Private Daniel Godsmore.
Private Gusmore. Yeah. Thank you very much, Private Gusmore. Once a private, always a private. Once a cadet, always a cadet. Yeah. It's like Thomas here. Even though he left the cadet course, he's still involved in helping in different ways. And he's organizing various activities. So I want to thank you very much for your influence in the community and for joining. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, we want to give God the glory for having us here tonight. He did not do this by chance. He did this because he wanted us to come together and to get closer to him. And he's using this channel to get us to be closer. He's coming to us through a channel that I came through. I'm talking about in the 70s, in the 80s. Okay? Now, I must tell you, my name is Dixie Franklin. I joined the cadet force when I was 13 years of age. That's quite a long time now. And in the days when I joined, we had NCOs who were just militant, militant, militant. They gave us some training in a disciplinary manner. And they help us to grow up, to help other people. I have helped so many people since I joined. You know, one of them right now is a lieutenant colonel. Yes, came through my hand. The first strike that went on his shoulder, I placed it there. He was going off straight away, and I saw it. And as I learned those days from Dale Carnegie that, you know, whenever someone is going astray, you can get them to come along the right road by giving them some responsibility. I so did for him. I gave him one stripe on his shoulder. Today, he's wearing a crown and 3 pips. He is a lieutenant colonel at this time. Yes, he's still in the force. I've trained some men who are pilots. Yes, they're flying aircrafts all over the place. And I'm giving God the glory today that He took me through that process. And remember, I want to tell you, I started just like where you are right now. Yes, I came from very poor parentage. But then I absorbed the training, and it took me to where I am today. I've been overseas and exchanges, and in the island we have done great things. And I'm quite sure that for you younger folks, should you become a part of the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force and start to grow from there, that you will accomplish a whole lot of experience, and you will be led in a place where you can learn to lead others.
Inner city, what was it like?
When I joined as a cadet, one thing I learned was public speaking, because as an NCO, you learn how to speak in front of a large crowd, and that training helps take away any shyness and give you confidence. But with this crowd here in Olympic Gardens, I was very inspired by their attendance, by their patience, and by their listening to what I have to say. And for me, I'm deeply humbled to see the turnout. And I know that this speech will help them in different ways, help them in learning discipline. And they'll be going to their parents and says, "Mother, I would like to join the Cadet Corps." So this speech we gave today, along with you and the RSM, will inspire these youngsters. And I'm very grateful to God for giving us the opportunity. And I hope next time we'll have more people turning out to learn about the independent unit and the cadet force in general.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's
Welcome.
such a pleasure to have been here to assist in that move that you have made. And I think we are going to improve on this move. Yeah, this is just the beginning of what we can do. Because the kids, they need us. They need people to encourage them in order for them to come in and be a part of this. So what I will do as the Lord leads is to stick around with you a little bit, knowing that you are out here in the ghetto, and see what we can do to build a unit. Yes, we can maybe encourage some people to be scout leaders, because this is the man who came up earlier on. He can be a scout at his age, and then as soon as they get up to the 12 years old, then we put them over to cadet.
I just want to say thank you to the organizers and the ICE group, the Independent Cadet of the 80s, for organizing this and executing it. Well done. Thank you very much. I must say that, I joined the cadet in independent unit, to be exact, in 1983. So I am a part of the ICE group because I am originally from the 80s. And what you have started here, you have started a fire. And hope it continue to burn. And I hope all the other recipients will feel as proud and honor as I do today. I just want to say thank you. Have a great afternoon and have fun.
Yeah, this is the Messenger, you're in tune to Talk True, telling it as it is.